Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to GB Gaming. We're playing in the Sins community match. Oh, I've got smiley faces on there, let's get rid of that. Oh, Nova's sniping, but he's on our team, so that's okay. We're playing in the community match. It looks like the top of the room versus the bottom of the room. We've got Schism, Viking, Max Loaf, Dark Equinox, and Mwahaha versus myself, Overseer, Caesar's Legion, Hyper Nova, and Nova Star. Lots of Novas in there. And we're going to rock and roll. This is on Nemesis alone. This isn't featuring TFF, sadly. It's a random huge single map, and I'm feeling pretty good. Let's tell everyone I'm Raddy. Raddy! I've got Caesar in the chat with me. Hey, Caesar.
Evening.
Evening. Hopefully, at some point, Hypernova, Nova Star, and Overseer will join in on the chat. But they've been pretty quiet so far, so we don't know if they're going to get chatty. We will see. We will see. Hey, Khan, how you doing? And hello, Sierra. I quite fancy our chances here. There are two Borg enemy players, Viking and Mwahaha. Mwahaha I'd be a little bit concerned about. I don't know how much Viking has played Star Trek Armada 3. So, unless he's really well versed in the Borg, he might not be as familiar with exactly the easiest form of progression with the Borg. What do you reckon?
Hard to say. The Borg early game has shifted fairly significantly.
It has. It has.
The game settings seem to favour Borg play, so I have to be quick on the ball to stop their growth.
All right, we're in.
Let's have a look what the spawns are like. Okay, so I'm next to... Yeah, we are split up. I'm next to Overseer and Hypernova, and you are next to...
Nova Star.
Nova Star, yeah.
Whoever is between Overseer and Nova Star, we probably want to roll for them first.
Quite possibly, yeah, quite possibly. Make sure there's no one between me and Hypernova, which it doesn't look like there will be.
Strix, thank you so much for cheering again. It's really good of you, my man. You are the MVP when it comes to cheers. You're always cheering me. You're a good egg. The bitties were for Corey. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll buy Corey a beer. That'll make him happy. If he likes beer. Won't make him sad if he doesn't.
I recall him chatting something about a type of whiskey earlier, so I'm not sure.
Well, who doesn't like whiskey? If they don't like whiskey, they're a wrong un, so...
Yeah.
You don't like whiskey, do you?
I used to. Now it makes me ill, so...
Did somebody imbibe one too many at some point? Is that what happened?
I honestly, just one day, was like, it's the evening, I'm gonna have a drink. I sat down, had a drink, like, oh, I'm feeling a bit ill.
And he really had a drink.
I spent the whole day feeling very sick. I'm sorry for myself.
I've been there. Red wine tends to do that to me.
So, as much as I might like the beverage, it doesn't agree with me, unfortunately.
Hey, Rushworth, how you doing, my man? Oh, Jameson's 18 year. I'll take that. I've got a tiny bit of Dura left, which during the course of this match, depending on how badly it goes, I might have to take a little bit off. Still waiting for Overseer to load, but I think everybody's still in at the moment. Sierra doesn't drink booze. Well, you're 17, aren't you, Sierra? Not allowed to drink until you're... Oh, God.
That doesn't seem good.
No, it doesn't. Dear. Oh, yeah, sync error. So, that means we're going to have to quit out.
Click surrender.
Your defeat has forced
Let's have a quick look at what the map was like. Oh, there was someone in between us, in between me and Hypernova. Oh, that would have made for a nice rush. And then Mwahaha over there. Mwahaha being isolated. Oh, that would have been great. You know this.
Novas, you fucked it up.
an overseer going over to Maha would have been great.
Yeah, I think it's because the loading took so long. I think perhaps this time we'll be a little bit more fortunate. Take a swig for every error. I'll be smashed. Right, let's get back in that game. Hopefully it's been... Damn, Daniel. Are you chaps beating up on the uneducated masses again? No, no, no. Both Max and Viking, who are prominent Sins modders, are on the other team, as is Schism, who, being a Stardock and Sins community manager, you'd probably think he's played Sins a little bit. Well, you'd hope so, anyway.
You'd hope that's the case. I would hope that. I would hope that's not the case, but that's just me. We need any edge that we can get.
Every ship I lose is a shot. I better go and get a second. I better go and get a second bottle then. Actually, yeah. One thing that I will do is I will go and get a glass because I could probably do with a little drinky poo. I'll be right back.
I'll let them know. Sounded painful.
As you may have heard, I'm back.
Hosted a new lobby.
Alright,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Okay.
The goal just went to make a drink. Schism, although he's just left.
I'm back. It's all good.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, look, there it is. Ready.
Ah, can't have my pink. Ah, because the illustrious gull has taken it. Quick, swapsies.
I can't. Oh yeah, I've ticked. Lalo. There we are.
Pinky poo. Pinky woo. Pinky boo.
Oh, you're 18 and you just don't like booze. That'll change. That'll change. Just wait until the suffering sets in. Now, good for you. If you don't like booze, I fully support your choice. I'll drink what you don't.
To you.
Hey, girl. Better fed than dead. Agreed, Bernie Bear. Agreed. Dark is missing. Oh no, Dark, please. If anybody wants to join a Sins match, and you are watching and you think, do you know what? Star Trek Armada 3 Nemesis, jump in right now, quickly. You will be on the Girl and Caesar's team.
And if one of you wants to be Borg as well, that'd be great.
That'd be just great. He says, look, call me back when the Cardassians manage to win a war by themselves. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. Come on, guys. You know you want to join. Online MBA on the weekends. What's an online MBA?
I have no idea.
What's one of those jumps? I don't know. What are you doing in the wrong chat, Nova? Come on, you can put yourself in the... I'll sort him out.
He was in the right chat, he just moved down.
Huh. Do you know what? If he wants to stay there and spy for us, that's fine. Do you reckon we can do it for 4v5? I reckon we can.
I would rather not attempt it. That's a level of effort I'm not willing to put in today.
Is Zermi trying to join?
We don't know.
Because that looks like who tried to join.
If
Zermi's not playing Sins, so...
Well, it was ZU something, so...
Zermi's not even online, so...
remember, anybody
Just
who's watching the stream that is trying to join, I don't know if you are, make sure you've only got Nem in there. Jumps, thank you so much for the 200 cheers. Very kind of you. 200, that'd make your throat roar, wouldn't it? 200 cheers.
200 seconds of cheering. Ouch.
I'd only do that for Michael Jackson.
I wouldn't do that for anyone.
Such a cynic.
Yeah. You might hear me chant, "Oh, Jeremy Corbyn," but I'd have to be very drunk for it.
Why are we clicking the ready button? What happens? Get Bane in. I'd love to get Bane in. Get the aloe vera butt wipes ready. It's time for the surprise AI hard butt sex. That's an idea. The great Borg cleansing begins. Hey, what's Overseer doing up there? He was on our team before. Oh, look, it is! Fantastic. Nova's really got it in his head that spam strikes are the way forward. Oh, Rushworth. Everyone's cheering this evening. Thank you so much. 1,000 seconds of cheering. All right, Caesar, that's going to have to be you because my throat hurts a little bit. He's cheering silently, guys. Ish. Hey, that bloody worked. It did. It did. If someone uses the new Romulan Doomsday, there's more bits in it for you. Looks like that's up to Caesar's Legion. I think he might well do, because I think he's had it in his head to show him wahaha that it works. Let's pop onto the CGB Discord quickly and see if there's anybody for the Armada 3 game. There we go. Just did a little here tag. Looks like Tunegrit Sancho has been trying to join. Let's just give him that. Sorry if you can hear me typing, guys. There we go.
Remarkable. Still don't have a 10th person.
Sierra's let the Discord know about the place needing filling. Thank you so much, my friend. That's really good of you. Can everybody hear the music I've got in the background okay, guys? Or do I need to turn that up? Sadly, no Halo today. ODPs would be fun. There's a fellow called Tunegrit Sancho that's been trying to join, but it said his checksum differed. He only recently installed the mod, so I expect what's happened is he's got the TFF expansion on at the moment. I've given him the enabled mods.txt that he should have. We'll see if that helps. Rushworth says, it's been such a long time since I played Sins of any description. I know, you used to play a lot. What happened to you, Rushworth? Bloody boat game, that's what happened to you.
Indeed it did.
Do I have to do something? What's happening?
I have no idea.
Sins of a Girl's Empire. Bejor. Cardassia. The Alpha Quadrant. You're right, it's an illness.
Guys, are you alright with 3v3v3?
Yeah, that'll work for me.
Maybe interesting, that's for sure.
Let's all get down to the 2.
Alright. That'll work. 3v3v3.
Brace yourself.
Miguel Viking.
No, just top 3, next 3,
No.
bottom 3.
Now I get to get
Yes.
Du-du-du.
Ah, fuck you all. What? Get back on your respective damn teams. We're starting.
going back to 2.
We are definitely going to lose this.
Why'd you say so? Why'd you say this?
Oh, this was fucking hilarious. Perfect time.
Alright, Team 10. Come on, Team 2,
Time.
please.
Perfect
I mean,
time.
if we're doing top 5 v bottom 5, that's fine by me.
I think that's the plan, isn't it?
Team 1. What?
All right, Schism, move everyone back. Move everyone back. Move everyone back.
Let's tick. Okay. Alright. Got a Federation. What have we got? 2 Romulans, Federation, Cardassian, and a Klingon. Walk into a bar. What's Sancho doing down there? Oh no, Sancho. You're on Team 2. Oh yes.
Mwahaha wants him as Team 1. And that's because 2 is a 5S player, as I recall.
What's 5S?
I say professional. What is effectively as close as you're going to get to professional Sims players.
Is that a thing?
Apparently so. That's why I say as close as you can get to.
Okay, we started. Thank Christ for that.
See if we desync again, shall we?
Oh, we almost certainly will. Teach you the ways of sneaky breaky. I can't do that. You know I can't do that. Okay, I'm in. Jump says, I hope no one still has LAA enabled. Yeah, that would be that wouldn't just be a face palm, it would be an entire head palm, I think.
Right, what are we doing here? You are next to Hypernova.
Hypernova 16.
I'm next to Mr. Sancho, and oh dear, Nova Star is all alone on the other side of the galaxy.
Let's just assume he's dead. Why can't I go lower than 1080p on my stream quality? I really don't know, Sierra. You should be able to. Drink if desync, hashtag. Timing like a Klingon, says Khan. If this works.
That is the question.
Oh, is it because it's live, so you can't change it? I thought you could. I thought it... what's that thing that it does? Transcoding. I thought you had transcoding options. But then, you know, what do I know? I'm just a poor girl. Nova Star seems to be struggling to load. Oh. I'm a little concerned about this.
You were saying that he crashed last time as well.
Begun, the Packled War has. Or potentially. I'm drinking Jura again. Sadly, there's not very much left. Which is a bit unfortunate. So I decided to get my emergency bottle. And it turns out I've been at that as well. So,
without realising.
Yeah. I do have a couple of bottles of Jack Stout. Oh, we've started!
Begun, the Clone War has. Oh!
What? What?
There's an ambassador next to me that I can capture.
Scuzz it, you know you want it. Right, disgustingly, I'm actually going to go for a Janissary. What have you got?
It's a good ship.
It's a good ship.
Yeah, I'm just going. I'm in awe of your Janissary.
Oh god. A hard Kessok world next to me, Class H desert. Did you just ping me?
I did not.
What have we got? Class 1 subjugation, Class 1. Okay, we've got a Class R rogue there that we can potentially take. What's it got? Rapiers, that's fine. What will you have me do? Well, Shaq, I will have you beat our enemies to a pulp. Wub, 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 wub. I do have 4 or 5 glasses worth, yeah. I'm probably a little bit... yeah, probably 4 or 5. Right, let's take a look and see if we can do anything from a financial perspective. Let's grab trade stations. How's our searchy going? Not too badly.
Oh my.
What you got?
Awaiting further orders.
D shattered and a large Class M temperate.
Damn, girl.
Hmm. Don't mind if I do.
It looks, at the moment, like there's nobody between any of us.
Awaiting further orders.
No, there isn't.
Bloody hell. Max has found me.
All stations ready. Changing heading. Moving. Moving. Changing heading. Awaiting further orders.
Let's try and get our dilithium production up a little bit.
All stations ready. Acquire target.
Ah, he's cloaked. Okay, not to worry. Events are on, I believe. Is that right, Caesar?
I'm honestly not sure. I hadn't checked. They may well be. They may well not be. I think I asked for them to be on if we were doing a free for all, but because we're not, I'm not sure if they are.
We'll find out, won't we?
We will indeed. Now,
Don't forget that you can use informants from your broadcast centres. I noticed that you didn't use them last stream. Do you know what? You're right, aren't you? Yes, I could do that. Soon. Have we got slow ships on? Or is this to do with the lag?
I can't say.
Alright, Max Hoof is right next to me.
I have Overseer next to me.
Okay.
Vikings down there. Schism's down there. Max is there. So Mwahaha's going to be over here in this little gap that we haven't seen yet. Oh, there's another one there. Although that's got Barangi on it.
Sure everything is working as planned. Right, let's get these guys. Engage hostiles. Missiles bypass station secondary government, correct? Yep, they do. They just blow the planet up.
Big explosion, big success.
Great success. Gotta keep an eye on Max, because it's plausible that he might come directly for one of my worlds. He knows where it is.
Yeah. And for the moment, you got the Kessock, but there's a good bet that he'll attempt to bypass it.
Yeah.
That rogue planet, once you've captured it, social spec it because you can get good population on it, and then I suggest you go for the Class M Temperate.
Excellent, noted. I'm social specking my home world anyway. I think that's always a good call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good lord. Hello.
Indeed.
Our reinforcements have arrived. Like he's got Schism one side of him and Viking the other. Damn, that is rough.
I would say it could be worse because he could have Mwahaha next to him, Borg on both sides, but
He could. Is Goal getting
Still
wrecked
not
or is he surviving, Winterwolf? I am surviving at the moment. Build the Planet Killer GB Gaming. Oh, I probably will. Was playing Nemesis earlier and had random events on, but ended up getting a Borg cube with a number of other Borg ships after taking just one planet. Well fucked. Yeah. That can happen. I think we're going to have another shufti at random events and see if we can make them a little bit nicer for players.
yeah.
Let's have a think about what we can do here. What social specking I can do? No. How long am I going to stream this? Hopefully until the end of the match. That is the plan, Asterix. Or at least until I'm killed off.
Hopefully that won't happen, Gol.
Fingers crossed.
With any luck, it won't come to that.
How do we check the ping on our friends?
Go to network.
Is that a thing?
Menu network. Yep.
Looks like
Although
no.
I believe it.
As-
I believe it rounds rather than being a precise indicator.
Doesn't look like anybody's got terrible ping, so one of us has got a terrible computer.
Quite possibly.
Ah, there we go. It's Nova. That answers that question.
Hashtag blame Nova.
Hashtag blame Nova.
I'm sure Bane will be pleased that he's not being blamed.
In before Mackie. Nova would like to know if he can have help or are we going to leave him for toast?
Further orders.
I personally will attempt to help you. Oh, I'm sorry, Sierra. Well, I hope you have a lovely evening, Sierra, and I do. I don't know why it can't transcode. I feel terrible about that, but it's something that is sadly beyond my ken. Winterwall's talking about the Sona ships at the moment, saying they have some really nice models. They've actually been in the game for a long time, but we've only ever used them as either neutrals or call-in vessels before.
Yeah.
Standing by.
Standing by. Pray to the Par Wraiths for good internet. I always do. I always do. Fucker else. Yep, one more.
Target that vessel.
The sonar are why these work, I believe, yes.
All stations ready.
Oh, pirates are on.
Oh, balls. I mean, oh, good.
Oh, balls indeed. Oh, nice. Why? Why? Those pirates are going to be abused so hard. This is going to turn into a resource, a pirate war rather than anything else.
I cannot comply.
Construction work is complete.
Let's see, where do the pirates live right now? They'll be coming straight from my homeworld.
Yes, most likely. Although, to be fair, they might end up going around to the class L opposed to going through the gas giant.
Possible.
I mean, that'd still probably end up being on course for your homeworld, but... Have you heard the news? It's more brave to live than to die.
Standing by.
Is it the good news?
I honestly can't say.
Alright chat, am I going Dominion or am I going Union? You tell me and I will obey by your tenets. Aurelia says Union, okay. Anybody else? Oh. Azakreth says Dominion.
Our scientists have developed new technology.
Rushworth says Union. Winterwolf says Dominion. We're 2 for 2 right now.
Do I have a say?
Yes.
Union.
Sweaty Snowman. He says Dominion. We're 3 for 3. Use your dev cheat codes and do both. Sadly not. Jarrell says Federation. You're not helping, Jarrell. Khan says Dominion. We've got one more for Dominion than we have. Oh, and Jump says Dominion. I'm going to have to go with Dominion. I'm sorry, buddy. Can you ever forgive me?
Provided you spam well, yes I can.
I do not know how to spam.
I do not know the meaning of this word.
Right, we're going Dominion. Let's get some Treshgars. Let's get a Mantis. Let's get some Manticores. Hooray! Right, we're going to need a bigger fleet. Because Dominion.
All stations ready. What will you have me do?
Let's take
Gonna
that
need a bigger
firepower.
gun.
Oh, there's going to be a firefight. Yay, bug ships! Quality has a quantity has a quality of its own. That is the truth. I think Captain Shack might die here. Gonna roll out.
Helmsman. Full
We're gonna go roll out until we can spam.
Soccer a pain.
Until we can jam the spam. Let's see what else we got. Now we need ships first. Our scientists have developed a new technology. Luckily, the AI ships move really, really slowly, so you can always retreat the fleet pretty easily. Hello, Golden Cat. How's things? I'm going to need you to take unrivaled cunning. More cap ships, please.
Awaiting further orders. Moving. Increasing engine output.
Nova says he's surrounded by high-tier planets. Well, let's just take a look and see what you've got. Class D carbonaceous, that's 5. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so he says he's surrounded by high-tier planets. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Ian Nova. Let's have a look at this. You've already got all the planet in research. What are you whinging about then? I was going to say, probably better if you don't let them know that, Nova. Right, let's take one of those. 10 of those. Bernie Bear, what do you mean the only good cardie is a dead cardie? That is entirely incorrect.
And entirely insulting. How dare you propose such a thing?
Our death is glory to the founders.
Buggy wuggy.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
Let's have some more of you. And then we'll make a start on
Our death is glory to the founders.
getting a bigger fleet, apparently.
How may I serve the founders?
We are prepared.
Get a couple of Treshgars in there.
Our death is glory to the founders.
I rather suspect that my enemies know exactly what I'm doing at any given time. I have a suspicion that my enemies might have
We live.
information.
An infiltrator.
An infiltrator, yes. I believe the infiltrator is called Tarwitch.
Oh, we have encountered some lag.
Uh-oh.
There we are.
Didn't seem too bad, fortunately.
Yeah, thankfully recovered.
Right, next research has to be the Keldon, I expect. Need the bonuses. Oh yeah, we are lagging quite badly, aren't we?
We are prepared.
There is certainly some pleasant at the moment.
We exist to serve the Dominion. We exist to serve the Dominion.
We exist to shave the Dominion.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
A little bit of Dominion weaponry.
We exist to serve.
Plus D shattered. Why is that getting pinged?
So I'm just letting
We exist
our ally know that
to
that's
serve the
his.
Dominion. We exist to serve the Dominion. Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Yeah, boy.
We are prepared.
Alright, let's... Boom, there it is. Grab one of those.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Looks like we're doing fine for cash flow. Probably do with a bit more social specialisation on our homeworld.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Pizza, 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 pizza! I think you're going to have tagliatelle, Khan.
Command me, Founder. We stand ever ready. We stand ever ready. We stand ever ready.
Grab that. How close are we to getting a Keldon? Quite a long way off. It's better if we take another planet in the meantime. Let's go.
Is glory to the founders.
Where are those pirates?
Not sure. They might have chosen to go through the gas giant.
One up north.
Quite possibly.
Hmm. Plausible. That'd be a funny way for them to go, though. They'd have to go through Max's planets. He's expanded significantly more quickly than I have.
Warp.
It's alright, I'm still first in colonization.
Keep on trucking, bro.
I'm also now performing my preliminary setup for some some fleet spammage, so to speak.
Spamage.
Spamage, yeah.
Spamage.
Exactly. Credit income is doing quite well at the moment. Oh,
Waiting your command.
someone joined and left.
Bajoran scum. Not the person who joined and left. The things I'm fighting.
Your command.
Ah. I mean, it might have been the person who joined.
It could have been. They may have been Bajoran. Right, let's take a look. Let's get an Vec defense station.
When I signed, that all things Cardassian would once again be ours.
Awaiting further orders.
Right, come on then, in you go. I need you to give us better armour.
Adjusting course.
Okay, let's grab the C313 defense platform. Anything into TAPA legislation that I want right now? No. Up here, have I upgraded you as much as I can? Yes.
For too long, we Cardassians have yielded to the outrageous demands of the Federation and its allies.
Oh, the lag is real. Somebody having a battle somewhere?
I have no idea.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Awaiting your command.
That was suspicious.
Moving.
Surely not.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
He just cares about me, that's all.
We stand ever ready.
Prepare to enter warp.
Our reinforcements have arrived. Our reinforcements have arrived.
Oh.
I want to put pressure on Overseer,
Okay.
because if we are going to save Nova, I'm going to want to make sure that Nova's fighting Schism alone, and that Viking will be forced to help Overseer.
What do you want us to do?
You two can keep pressure on Max. My current suggestion would be to try and push into the middle.
Yeah, that's the
So-
direction I'm going in right now.
Secure that Class D Shattered, secure that large Class BG Immortius if you can. Start pumping out some culture into the middle of the map to deny them planets. Ooh, symbiotic AI.
What now?
Tax income rate plus 25%. Oh, my credit income's going through the roof. I don't mind if I do.
I'm stagnating a little bit tax-wise at the moment, so...
We are prepared.
I'm currently on 117 credits per second, so I'm going to make sure I get the
God,
Imperial.
I've only got 21.6.
Yeah, like I said, going through the roof. But then again, my home planet's fully social spec'd. My Terran planet already has fairly close to as much population. My large Terran planet has almost this similar level of population as my home world, so...
I'll keep trying to drag out social spec on the requisite planets.
All stations ready.
Our troops have
Yep.
occupied the
Make sure you get your home world fully social specs and get that Class M producing some dollar.
That's the plan.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
That's the wrong window. Right. Gave each of you 1,000 credits. Not a lot, but it's something.
That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. It's all gone now.
Good. Money well spent.
Need that glorious trade research. I've already got trade up. You can see I've got trade stations in most of my planets. I am making money. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all, guys. Oh no. My drink's empty. I know.
Crime against humanity, that is goal.
Crime against Cardassia. Where is the Kanar when you need it? Max is trying to culture bomb me. Interesting choice. Okay, looks like Angaras and Hawk are currently making a bit of a loss. That's why I'm struggling for credits. It's Hawk. Oh.
Move us to war.
The Senate commends you for your brilliant command.
I believe Hypernova is asking for your direction goal.
Hypernova,
in terms of where to send.
is he in the
ships.
chat?
Yeah.
If you
I believe so.
If you want to follow your ships over here to me, we will then progress down towards Max. I don't know if you'll be expecting us to come from that direction. At least that's my vain hope, anyway.
Construction work is complete.
Been a relatively quiet game so far. No major attacks on anyone.
Yeah, it has. Yeah. I think that's because the thing is they want us to play it safe.
Take our time.
But that's not how we need to play.
Agreed.
Otherwise, that's just going to give the Borg time to get their cubes out, get their cap ships leveled up, and that's precisely what we want to avoid.
Oh dear. Bloody Sona.
Construction work is complete. More latinum is required. More latinum is required. Standing by.
Our death is glory to the founders.
We are prepared. More latinum is required.
Our death is glory to the founders.
Our fleet has arrived.
Our death is glory to the founders.
Our troops have occupied a new world. More platinum is required.
Alright, Hyper, this is going to be our... well, I suppose we'll call it a staging point, shall we? It looks like there are some pirates that are trying to make it over to me, look.
Oh yeah. Yep. They did go the gas giant route. They're getting killed by Darmok.
Our death is
Brilliant.
It looks like we've stuck as well, which is a bit of a concern.
Hmm.
Oh, there we go.
we exist to serve the Dominion.
Not next set of pirates are set on Vikings, so
We stand ever ready.
won't have to worry about them going your way, Gull.
Okay, well that's good. Bloody hell, that is a large pirate fleet.
It'll certainly be a tough one, that's for sure.
We're going to try Nova. We are definitely going to try Nova Star.
Our death is glory to the founders. Victory is life.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Our warp engines.
Oh, nice.
We serve the founders. Those whom oppose the founders must die.
Grab one of those.
More platinum is required.
Command me, founder.
Just going to take out these heavy raiders and then bring my ships over
Yep.
to there, and then we'll come
Let's have
south.
a look what we have here. 4 defense platforms. Okay, so I want raptors.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
Hey, Grim, how you doing? Did I get the message and link you sent me in Discord? When did you send that, Draconian? I don't think I've got that one, my friend.
We are prepared.
Oh goodness me, my credits have stacked up a bit. Do you need any cash, Gull?
I'll always take it.
Understood.
Would
There
you
you go.
like nice things? Oh, yes, please.
Yep. Pretty much. There are some nice things for you.
Is complete. Our metal reserves are low. Work the miners to death if you
Our metal reserves are low.
We are prepared.
Hello, Trekker.
Understood.
What's up, Trek? How you doing, my man?
construction work is complete.
Not too bad, a bit quiet at the moment. Where does this wormhole lead anyway? Over here, probably. Interesting.
Construction work is complete.
Ooh, quite cheeky.
Oh god, the lag. What's happening?
We are yours to command.
Is there anything terrible occurring?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Unless grid lines are active, I don't know.
I cannot comply.
Why is everybody saying fuck off on the chat? It'd be better if we didn't. Wouldn't it?
Construction work is complete. Construction work is complete. More metal is required.
I need the dollar. The dollar. The dollar is all I need. Amen.
Hey, hey.
We are yours to command.
We are yours to command.
More metal is required. Our scientists have developed new technology.
Gonna need some more of that sweet research.
As always.
My research is quite pitiful at the moment, to be honest.
Mine's okay.
Nice
but
Hypernova. Really
could
good
be
support.
better.
Thank you.
Construction work is complete.
Should probably try and get a brace of scouts.
Also, rather cheekily, if you need me to provide you aid, I am a wormhole away.
Mmm. You've checked it, have you?
There's only one other wormhole on the map, so I think it's a fairly logical conclusion to reach.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 wormholes on the map. Or is it only 3? That's interesting.
Are there?
Yeah.
One. Oh, so there is no. I see him. Yep, there are. Thing is, based on where they are, I reckon where Wefern goes to Chiavenna and Lazika reaches Masada. That's what I would expect.
It's a fair assumption.
May not, but that's what I imagine it will be.
Who's who, Grim? I am the Dominion. I believe you're the Klingons, are you? Oh, you're the Romulans.
I'm the Romulans.
You're the Romulans. Caesar is the Romulans. We have the lovely Sancho here, who is the Klingons. We have another Romulan player, don't we, in Nova Star. And then my closest ally, Hypernova 16, is the Federation. And for the first time ever, I shall admit, better fed than dead.
Wow.
What's going on?
2,000 total population on this large Class M,
Bloody.
and 117 on its own.
That's quite nice.
That is absolutely amazing. 200 credits per second. 226 to be precise.
So, I bet you hate that.
Yeah, I despise it. Don't know why I would ever want so much money. Apathetical to my principle. Pathetic. And to I don't know. I'm not going to bother trying to work that out in my head.
Culture's not killing him at all. You're okay. I believe in you. Do you believe in me? it would be nice if we could get that. So let's see how much this costs. A lot. Come on. Smidgen more. Come on. Give it up. Thank you. Just trying to get old Wayoon, our buddy, our pal.
Yes. Good old how exciting.
How exciting. Time to start
How
packing.
exciting.
Oh yes, it's quite toxic.
Oh yes, that is quite toxic.
I've got literally like no defences. I'm just chilling over here.
Construction work is complete.
Good old lag. It's always my plan to blame you, chat. It's what I do. It couldn't possibly be my fault, because I'm Golden Cat. You like the new house style of head view? Yeah, I got this a couple of days ago, mate. Not a couple of days ago. I got it yesterday, in fact. I think it's cool. Did I just get pinged? Oh, hello. Are you good there, Caesar?
I'm good. Oh, what we got here? Oh, we got some ships behind me. Okay, I should probably turn around to address that.
More latinum is required.
It's a nice number of frigates, but nothing my heavy defenders can't handle.
Good stuff. Oh my.
We stand ever ready.
No one would dare attack the glorious Cardassia. Its majesty is the only defense it needs. About that. Just have another drink. You turned up, have you, Wayne?
The founders are wise in all things.
Let's take that.
As you wish.
As you wish.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Couple more of these. Alright, Hypernova, I'm going to be ready to rock and roll in just a moment.
Engaging at maximum warp.
Nova Star's giving me a mission to kill Viking ships. Oh, bless you, Nova. We'll come and help you as soon as we possibly can, my friend. Take a look at Union Protection. What else can we have? Let's get some better guns.
Oh, I captured a Rasselak.
Engaging at maximum warp.
Let's improve the hulls of our vessels. Excellent.
Our scientists have developed.
Just going to move my stuff to your station because one or two of my vessels could probably benefit from being repaired, Hyper.
Our reinforcements have arrived. Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Yeah, make sure you get the repair ability on your outpost. There.
Yeah, Hyper's already done it, bless him.
Hypernova. Has he? Okay, excellent.
Yeah, he's got this.
Our scientists.
Get more industry specialization on our Class B Geomortius.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Our scientists have developed a new technology. It's a technology.
Our scientists
Or nudes.
have developed a new technology.
Of course.
Overseer says, oh. What's he saying oh about? Oh, the fact that you're trying to kill him, I see.
Oh yes, my sincere apologies. Perhaps you should ask your ally to help you.
Our scientists have developed new technology.
Rushworth says, waiting for the entire Klingon fleet to decloak around your homeworld. It's possible. It's possible. I mean, it's eminently... this is an open stream. Anybody can watch it. So Max might know that I want to attack him at some point.
Specific name being leveled up there.
Hmm?
A specific name being laid out there. Not to name any names, but Max.
Oh no, it's because they said Klingon ships decloak around your homeworld.
And Max is Klingon. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I'm not blaming Max specifically for being a stream sniper. Not this time. Usually I would. Poker face intensifies. Chamberlain, are you feeding him information? I'm looking at you. There we go.
Sorry, Overseer, but I'd really rather you didn't build any more turrets.
Sometimes less is more. Buildings.
Less buildings is less...
It is more brave to live than to die. Do you know what I should do? Grab one of those. Just spilt my drink on myself. No.
How could you do such a thing?
But he had 2 drinks as well. It's most upsetting.
Might be setting a bad example there, girl.
I know. Lightweight girl.
How not to handle your drink.
Got a ping? Where's the ping? Hello, hello.
His homeworld for some.
Alright, time to go.
Not his homeworld. Viking Warrior's homeworld. Vikings homeworld, I might as well say.
Alright, Hypernova, it's time to go. We've been fucking rumbled. If you've still got spare cash, Caesar,
oh, I have plenty.
and it would be a little bit nice because what I'm probably likely to need to do is to build a load.
There you go.
Oh, thank you so much for the cheers, Rushworth. 500 cheers. Wipe those pathetic Klingons from the face of the galaxy. I'll try, I'll fail, and then I'll try again. Thanks, buddy.
Not a problem. When I'm bankrolling 250 credits a second, it's only right that I send some my team's way.
Come on, ships. Oh, yes, very good ships. I'm not concerned about those shipyards. They only produce terrible ships. Let's continue to the next world, Hyper.
Constant class. I'm not convinced they're going to be too much of a threat.
Construction work is complete.
As much as Max might wish them to be.
Probably a Hypernova. But you are serving the Dominion now. And your death is a sacrifice I'm willing to let you make.
Exactly. Ooh.
Oh. I'm very generous. I know! I'm a good guy!
I absolutely do not have a Titan, and anyone who says so is lying.
I smell your lies. Where's my gold Ducat hero? He's right here outside the gravity well for no good reason. Command me, Founder. Let's see if there's anything useful I can do from a financial perspective. Oh, that is a lot of money, thank you.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with scarab spam.
Don't know what you mean.
Oh, Overseer spamming scarabs.
Ah.
Why, are you doing the same thing?
It looks that way. Here we go, we've got 3 fleets waiting for me. Schism first.
Our death is glory to the founders. Acquiring target.
Keep yourself away from the Taigokor. So leave Max's fleet where it is. Bring yourself round to the side, Hypernova, and start bombing his planet.
We stand ever ready.
I'm more interested in focusing on his production than anything else. I'm going to try and take Tomahawk out. And then I'm actually going to get bent out of shape and move out of the way. There goes Tomahawk.
We move at your command.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Do you know what I could do with? More ships. That's what I could do with. Let's see, what have they got here? They've got two tactical research labs, an orbital refinery. Yeah, let's take those tactical research labs out. It's going to make them weaker. They do have a single constant class in one of my worlds. I don't mind.
This is fine.
One of our enemies has launched a Titan. Let's hope it's not the Borg.
I reckon if anyone's going to have built a Titan, it'll probably be Mwahaha. So let's have a look. It's Homeworld. No. Wow, isn't a social spectre. 2 trapezoids. Oh, that's oh, Viking, you poor soul.
Alright, buddy, good call. Looks like the Klingon fleet is attempting to flank around Hypernova. So watch out for that. Just keep an eye on them. How successful is your attack on Overseer currently?
I'm in his homeworld. I have a numerical advantage. I have a scimitar at his homeworld.
Okay, good stuff.
His fleet is dying. My capital ships are leveling up. I'd say things are going well.
Excellent. Okay.
Double the work details in all processing. We need more dilithium.
Your defeat has forced the Senate to question your ability.
I cannot comply.
Alright, they're Titans here. Rock and roll, get out of there.
What is it?
Understood.
Oh, it's a shockwave. Oh. Oh. Hypernova, send your Mirandas at it. Send your Mirandas at it. And Gull, send your Scarabs at it. Send your Scarabs at it. Send your weakest ships at it to nuke it. Weight of numbers will stop it from getting close. And that will preserve your capital ships and so on. You can place your Scarabs. Cheap and cheerful.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
Sorry, man. Utilizing that shot.
Prepared.
Moving. Moving.
Our death is glory to the Falcons.
It appears that they're willing to kill off their own fleet.
Changing heading.
Possibly not. Certainly trying to prevent your escape, that's for sure.
We exist to serve
There you go, it's blown up. Let's rock and roll.
Yep, detonated it. Yep.
glory to the Falcons.
Good. Looking after your capital ships there. Wasn't a great deployment there by Matt, let's say.
Given the amount of ships I've got coming in now.
Yeah, but Nova, what you had there was a lot of Mirandas and things. You could afford to lose them. As long as your capital ships are fine. That's what you need to look after when it comes to a shockwave ship. Your capital ships. As well as high tier cruisers.
I'm probably going to lose my fleet here unless I can take Martok fast. It appears that Mwahaha is aiding them.
Yeah. That's good. It means he's not helping Overseer. Once Overseer is dead, we have a numerical advantage. And we can advance from there.
I'm doing what I can to nuke Martok first, and then the others should fall in reasonable order.
Yeah, I'm bombarding Overseer's capital at the moment, so... Do you need money, by the way?
No, I'm good right now, thank you.
I just noticed that I've got 60k that's stacked up.
Jeez.
Yeah, just a little bit.
There goes Martok. Gowron next. The Harbinger has been destroyed. Or Harbinger, I should say, my apologies. Those pyramids are coming in though. That's going to make things very difficult for me. Luckily they're going for all the wrong uns.
Yeah, I would suggest you get your capital ships out of their goal.
Alright, yep, the Queen's there, let's go.
Leave your scarabs and things, but just get your capital ships out of there. Anything that follows, you can then shoot them as they and they won't return fire. Oh no, there goes Wei Yun.
That's alright, I'll get him back again in a couple of minutes. Is Ducat still alive? Yes, of course he is.
Of course. Cool.
I suspect I just heard Wei Yun. I think Wei Yun's still alive.
We serve the Founders.
We are prepared.
Oh no, Wei Yun is dead.
A little bit concerned.
Victory is at hand.
What are you worried about?
They're letting Overseer die far too easily, and I can't tell if it's a case of they don't have a choice or something else. Anyway, I'm going to go to the toilet, so I'll be back in a few moments.
Not the toilet!
Victory is at hand. And victory is life.
Excalibur was buffed. For team play, definitely the Excalibur every time. Right, I expect that my enemies are going to be approaching me from a different direction at this point.
Adjusting course.
So what I'll need to do is get a couple of nice defense stations up to slow them down.
All stations ready.
There's a Keldon coming in. Very nice. Let's give him that. Did Ducat live?
For too long,
Yes.
Cardassians have yielded to the outrageous demands of the Federation.
I have returned like a vengeful god with an empty bladder.
Oh, good. Is your attack still going as intended?
I have encountered no resistance. Overseer's homeworld has been destroyed.
Okay.
And I am effectively now just mopping up.
We'd love to be able to make it so the Borg can't be affected by culture, but that's something that we can't do. It's what you would call a sin's core mechanic, if you will.
It's either you have it or you don't.
Yep.
Can't do one faction with culture or one faction without.
When I signed the Pact of Alliance with the Dominion, I pledged to my people that all things Cardassian would once again be ours.
Cisco.
Agreed. Oh no! Chase me! Chase me! Chase me! Chase me!
Chasey, chasey, kissy.
Glory to the founders. Adjusting course.
Adjusting course.
Chase me, Romulans!
Move us to
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Ah, I do love the Chase Me game.
We must not allow this to transpire. We exist to serve the Dominion. Understood.
Just been pinged. I see it, guys. Nice little fleet battle you got going on there against Viking. Yeah. I'd push Viking nice and hard if I were you.
Yeah, I should be about to attack his flank soon enough.
Hypernova would like to know if anybody wants anything long-range scanning.
I have my own nebula. Sorry, not nebula. Ambassador. I think, does the Romulan culture station also allow me to long-range scan? Yes, it does. Aha, I have a lot of those.
Hello, boys.
Hello, boys. I'm back.
Gibsons 2, I stop kill you.
Pirate Raiders long. Like
Oh my. Quite toxic.
I love that episode so much. But I just love Wei Yun as a character as well, so there may be some bias. I think Wei Yun is probably one of my favourite Star Trek characters at the time, to be honest.
One of those Saratogas. One of
Jeffrey Combs is
those.
just such a great actor. Saratogas, Soyuz, Miranda variants inbound.
Miranda variants outbound.
Miranda variants soon enough to die bound. I'm sure Max was adored to have at least put them in the field.
Oof, he killed a couple of ships there. But did he kill Ducat? No, no he didn't.
Oh, of course. One does not kill the illustrious gold.
It's alright, mate. It didn't affect me too badly.
Did Max just shockwave you again? Oh dear. Max did just shockwave you again. Oh dear. You also appear to have a bit of a Borg problem.
I certainly do. Retreat Nova.
To serve the Dominion. Understood. Adjusting course. We do this gladly, for we are Jem'Hadar.
We are the Borg. You will be assimilated.
Do you know what we haven't researched yet that we should have researched earlier? Darheal.
Yep. I've only now just clicked my White Wind research button.
Okay, Darheal is in the process of being researched. Right,
Yes,
you need
what is your question,
continue attacking in the north. Take out Viking. We'll have a superior numerical advantage then.
Yep.
The Borg dildo is there. I see that.
Oh, do we have a
Yes.
We have a progenitor. We have a progenitor. I see a progenitor, and I also see 400 XP. Such a shame that Bane messed up a number, isn't it? That dramatically reduces the progenitor's effectiveness in this build. Oh, no scimitar. I'd really rather you didn't single-handedly try and attack this Nor outpost, thank you. But you could probably take it.
What shall we build? We are prepared. I cannot
Kindly inform the Senate that victory will soon be ours. So Oversteer is still playing. Interesting.
We are prepared. We do this gladly, for we are Jem'Hadar, powering warp engines. I cannot comply.
Oh, he's got some assimilation cube.
Unfortunately for Mwahaha, he stopped chasing my fleet. Which is perhaps not the best idea in the world for him. Okay. Avidus is considered lost at present.
I'm not just
To be honest though, what Mahamar's got there for a fleet is pretty poor.
I think it's only part of his fleet.
Quite possibly, but knowing Mwahaha, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all he has. Well, I'm half expecting that he's put bloody unit complexes.
In every system.
that's just something he does.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for him to spend for no real game.
Like if he can sit back and just turtle, he will just sit back and turtle. He's a lazy Sims player. A good Sims player, but a lazy Sims player.
Oh yes.
Adjusting course.
Alright, let's find out what this artifact is.
We must not.
Because I'm curious.
It appears that the guys are hopefully going to go for Vikings bits and bobs shortly. Overseer is more or less gone.
Once I've finished up with Overseer, I'll be heading there myself, as you say.
Okay. Let's take a look, see what's happening over here. Seems fine. The Klingons don't have a very large fleet left.
Good.
As far as I can see, anyway. That doesn't mean that I'm necessarily right, but.
Gull.
Yes, dear.
I'm about to give you a lot of money.
What would you like me to do
With
with
that money, I would like you to build a Dreadnought missile. And with that Dreadnought missile, I would like you to blow up the planet Vanadis.
Yay.
I assume you have enough now.
Not of the other bits.
Buy it with the credits I gave you.
Never.
Damn you, man!
I can't do this.
No.
I'm not Cardassian.
Enough,
I'm not a unionist.
Oh, you're Dominion, aren't you? Ah,
It's fine. I'll use your cash for other things.
Get a Dreadnought.
That I will do.
Get the mighty Dominion Dreadnought into the field. The Dominion Dreadnought that I just absolutely adore looking because it's so pretty.
I need to find myself a world where I can build certain types stuff.
Our scientists have developed a new technology. We do not have the required technology.
My planet's still not fallen. They're really taking their time with this. Yeah, I suspect Max has had a tough game.
I would imagine so.
Told me to go Union.
I killed the Nor outpost with just my scimitar. That is quite amusing.
Keep the money, says Hobbs. Hey Hobbs, how you doing?
Oh, I have no doubt Gull is going to keep the money.
Oh yeah, I'm not giving it back.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I would be a fool. Wouldn't give it back. Let's see what the boys are doing up here. It seems that they've got a vested interest in Berengar.
We are yours to command.
Which isn't too bad. I don't have... Oh, we have 3 assimilation cubes. 14 pyramids, 2 assimilators, 7 of 9, and 1 dodecahedron. And Viking clearly hasn't done the passive Borg capital ship leveling tech.
Ah, that's highly unfortunate for him.
Poor guy.
Right, more research.
All I'm going to say is Borg is balanced. And game proves.
Alright, that colony has finally been lost.
No.
See-
Ooh, Cypherian Data Archive.
Ooh.
If only I got that at the start of the game and not now when all my research is done. The way of things there.
It is. Grab Thopgors
Yes.
as a possibility.
I do like having a sense of pride and progression of the tech trees, but if I've already got pride and progression, I don't need any more.
I cannot comply.
Rushworth's telling me off for going Union. Sorry, for going Dominion.
As he rightly should. I completely agree, Bismarck.
Look, the will of the majority is the only thing that guides me.
Our metal reserves are low. Work the miners to death if you must.
I respect my chat, and I must obey by their commands. Even if I think they're lunatics.
When I signed the Pact of Alliance with the Dominion,
Admiral Rushworth just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, my friend. That's really kind of you.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
I think Rushworth has been a subscriber via Twitch Prime for longer than 2 months. I think if you leave a gap of a few days in there, it decides that you never subscribed in the first place. It's a silly system. It is a silly system. Yes, please.
Alright, is that Overseer dead? No. Oh, for crying out loud, what's he got left? Some logistics, and I think that's it.
Our Jibhadar. We exist.
It's a nuisance.
Serve the Dominion. We do this gladly, for we are Jibhadar.
Does anybody want to send out some scouts? Actually, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to be right back in just a couple of moments. Right, I'm back.
Found a pirate fleet.
Found a pirate fleet.
I have found a pirate fleet.
Wondered where that had been getting to. Is it over for Overseer yet? No.
As far as I'm aware, yes, because I can't see any planets of his anywhere.
He's not gone though.
But he's not out of the game. I think that may be because it's a team game. So he won't be out of the game until his team is out of the game.
Out of the game, out of the game?
Out of the game.
Oh, not out of the game, out of the game.
Correct, I'm afraid so.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got a Klingon in here, a Burrell, cloaked. Wants to see what's going on.
Take us to these coordinates.
That means we're going to take an attack here soon, guys. Let me just ping it.
Your homeworld? Oh,
not
no,
my
your
homeworld.
large class M. You definitely want to look after that. What is your fleet doing?
I don't know.
Your fleet seems to have flown out of the gravity well.
It does. I've reversed it. He's trying to work out which way to attack me from.
Lead us.
Seems logical. A logical conclusion.
What I would do.
Borg fleet just moved into Gregorias.
Gregorias. I see it, yeah. Hypernova does have a fairly extensive defensive fleet over at Anaxagoras, so perhaps you're going to want to move that over to the wormhole and up to Varda. Hyper.
We stand ever ready.
Okay, I guess I won't have this planet until I've killed off these pirates. It's fine by me.
I'm going to need more troops. Yep, you're moving 2 scouts towards the wormhole, and then move it left 1. Class L marginal. I'll ping it for you, yeah.
Sorry, you asked for scouts. I've built 20, and they're all now going across the
perfect
the solar system.
It's just to make sure that if the Borg come for you directly, you will then be able to do what you need to do. It looks like the Klingons might be coming for you, actually, or for me. Yeah, I suspect the Klingons might actually be going for an well, we didn't see the progenitor, but yes, it's the same team.
Unable to build.
The progenitor isn't as hard as you think it is, though. Its Reaper beam has been nerfed.
For this version only.
Accidentally, yes. It wasn't on purpose.
My brave Jem'Hadar soldiers, the Founders are most pleased indeed.
We lost a teammate, I see. I don't think we've lost a teammate. The enemy have. And hopefully there will be another unfortunate loss in the near future. Fingers crossed. It looks like things are going quite well between Nova Star and, of course, I've forgotten his name. I feel terrible. Sancho.
Sancho. Yeah. They're taking on Viking nicely.
Yeah, just keep smashing Viking, and then we'll see where we can get to.
The Founders are wise in all things.
Thank you for the advice, Sealer. Good to know that treachery will get me everywhere.
Treachery. Get you cookies. We are lagging our absolute tits off, and I apologise for that.
Sadly, not a lot we can do. Not a whole lot we can do. Right, I have pretty much finished up Overseer's territory.
Alright, what's your plan now?
I am going to colonize a couple of planets.
Watch out for Torganev. Torganev Hypernova.
And as for what to do, well, that depends. Do you want me to assist in killing Viking, or would you like me to come and assist you?
They've got Viking. If you could help Hypernova, that would be amazing.
What's the quickest way over there?
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
2 tactical cubes. Too many. The progenitor class. He's just gone for the really tough stuff.
Yeah. Which is good on paper, but in practice, not so great.
Agreed.
What has he actually got there? 2 tactical cubes, pyramid progenitor sphere. It's a really poor fleet. Like, there's no buffs or anything.
Agreed. Ignore the tactical cubes. Ignore the tactical cubes.
Yeah, ignore the tactical cubes, definitely. Go for the spheres, go for the pyramids, go for 7 of 9, then go for the progenitor, and leave the tactical cubes to last.
Agreed.
But if you can fight in your defences, all the better. Make sure you upgrade your mushroom base, though. Get those weapons up.
Yeah. One thing I will do that I didn't before, and I apologise, is I'm going to build a couple of Miral class constructors and get them to your territory, Nova. That should help you out a little.
Sensible. Think I really have anything left in my tech to do. A few upgrades here and there for defense structures. By and large, my tech tree is done.
You haven't really missed too much, to be honest, Ariellis. Things are, generally speaking, going quite well. Oh, that progenitor's backed off as well. It's going to make it even easier for Hypernova.
Yeah.
Remember, even at best, that Reaper Beam can only take one thing down. He is going to aim for your Excalibur class, and it's not going to die, I don't think.
Unlikely. It may. It depends on if the damage reduction ability is up, though. Because the reason who tech lived was because of the damage reduction. All compiled to go, yep, I'm not dead. Ha 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 ha.
On your mushroom, it might well be worth you trying to get the thing that makes your planet not fall.
Yeah. Take a look there, then. Or here. Oh. Oh. Oh.
What you got?
Where has Viking sent his cubes? They're not at Sunai, unless of course there's just been a battle and they died.
Couldn't tell you, my friends. Couldn't tell you.
No, 2. I'm headed there now.
Sancho, I'd advise that you stick with Novastar to finish Viking off. We've got Caesar going down to help out. I'm going to keep my fleet where they are temporarily. I apologise for that. I know it's a little bit selfish, but I suspect that if I move my fleet, because there's a Burrell in my system, it is more than likely that he will then attack. Gonna need more ships. Said girl every second of every day.
Oh, wow. Overseer, you had an amazing fortification planet on Irene with the Promelian weapons facility. If you was able to develop that into a full defense planet with 2 star bases, that would have been a pain to crack.
The founders are most wise in all things.
We are yours to command.
Viking doesn't look like he's doing very well, that is very true.
Fingers crossed.
Just ask from the horse's mouth, yeah. That works.
Concentrate on 7 of 9. Hyper. Make sure that you ignore those tactical cubes. They're not going to... Borg Dildo will be before those tactical cubes.
Yeah.
So, shitty little ships to reduce damage. 7 of 9,
Actually,
Dildo.
Yeah, kill 7 of 9, then kill the tactical cube that does have a level. You will actually have an easier time killing the tactical than the progenitor. They've got half the health, and although they do have tough armor, the buffs only stack up to 10 once you're past that.
I'm going to plop a Monarch. I'm going to try and plop a Monarch down behind Starbase 89.
Tactical cubes are tough, but their toughness. Station.
Oh, that was a big explosion. Was that one of the attacks? 7 down, excellent. Well done, my friend.
Yep,
I see that the Excalibur is
7
still
9.
alive. Try and keep it out of the battle if you can. Yeah, they've decided they don't like that. Looks like they're retreating. Well done. Well done.
Good show, jolly good show.
Unless Viking's got something remarkable going on, he's finished.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
You've got a weaker cube, haven't you? 20555. Yeah, good call. You may as well, because you can just spam the crap out of Miranda's and get them back. The enemy have a shockwave ship, which they want to bring towards me.
Does he?
Yep.
Another one.
Another one.
Well, Schism had a little fleet here a short while ago. Probably still there now, to be fair. But from what I have seen, he hasn't been doing a whole lot, to be honest. He's been playing pretty passively. It's possible he's been bankrolling, but that'll only do so much. Hard to say to what extent their team's coordination has been.
We shall win the day.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with explosion.
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah, that wormhole goes here, so that wormhole goes here.
Helm, bring us to bear.
Well, I think I'm going to go and be a total bastard.
Means nothing. I can build ships so quickly that it means nothing, Max.
Our death is glory to the Founders. Victory is life. We are prepared. Our death is glory to the Founders. Acquiring exist to serve the Dominion.
Oh my, they've taken a Union Doctrine Center out.
How could they?
Unfortunate. It appears that I've accidentally rebuilt it. Rebuilt, excuse me.
All decks stand ready.
Our death is glory to the founders.
God damn, Wahaha, what are you doing?
What is he doing?
It's his CPU that's lagging as well, not his ping.
Oh, interesting.
It's very strange.
Oh wow, you're going to take that tactical cube down just with fighters and bits and bobs, I think.
Our death is
I
glory
know
to
the
the
last
founders.
time Wahaha lagged, it was because of the grid lines. So, I don't know.
Hey, Sniper, how you doing, my man? Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. That is extremely kind of you. I see that girl smirk. I'm not smirking. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just chilling.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
I'm actually not being of any use to my team except as a whipping boy, which is perfect. Because Mwahaha has got his most powerful vessels sat there at Hypernova's area. What's going to happen is Viking is going to fall very, very shortly. And then either Schisms or Mwahaha's territory is going to come under assault.
Construction work is complete.
As you wish. Where the founders lead, we shall follow.
I've lost something, but I don't know what something is.
Not to worry, you're still flying half a ship.
There's the shockwave.
Founders are most wise in all
Unable to build.
Construction work is complete.
Is there a way for selecting all ships of one type?
Hold down Alt and then click the ship.
Construction work is complete. We do this gladly, for we are Jim'Hadar.
So if you want to click all scarabs,
Got it.
hold Alt, click a scarab, and it will select all scarabs in a gravity well.
Double the work.
What is your wish?
We are prepared. We are prepared. We do this gladly, for we are Jim'Hadar. Our death is glory to the founders. We are prepared. Our reinforcements have arrived. Our fleet has arrived. We exist to serve the
Shockwave's decided it doesn't want to play. I don't know why.
Engaging at maximum warp.
Is it because you have a number of ships heading towards it?
not have the required technology.
To be fair, it's quite a bit tankier now.
Glory to the founders.
Got some levels.
Is life. Our death is glory to the founders. We are prepared. Our death is glory to the Founders. Wiring target.
Oh, Iconian Dimensional Field. That boosts my trade. Not too shabby.
I see you are coming this way, Caesar.
I am going through the wormhole to Wevern, and I'm effectively going to go and start nuking some of Mahaha's planet. Because being annoying is what I'm good at, apparently. And no, I'm afraid you didn't get that tactical cube, Nova Star.
Nova Star says that's a lot of cubes. Where's this?
Sorry, not Nova Star, Hypernova. Yeah, in Vikings Homeworld, he's actually got some levels.
Excellent.
We are the Horde.
You can win that, no problem. How high level is his Unicomplex?
Stay away from his Unicomplex, Nova Star. Does he have one there?
Construction work is complete.
Don't think he even has... Oh no, there it is. Yeah. Oh. If you're going to use your shockwave ship, keep it away from the rest of your fleet, otherwise your fleet will die along with his. And cloaking doesn't save it anymore.
We exist to serve the
Take the shockwave ship, put it as close to one of those cubes as you can, retreat everything else, get everything else out of the gravity well.
Our death is
but if you have a Dex that has fleet cloak, use it and it will keep the shockwave ship safe. But I suspect Viking will probably focus it. It requires a fair bit of micro. Your shockwave ship is also leaving with everything else, so...
We are yours to command.
We have come under attack. We must respond.
God, that was a waste of his money.
Stay there. If you can, stop retreating.
What's the problem?
His shockwave ship's gonna die. Your shockwave ship's gonna die. Don't detonate it. There's no point now. It's gonna die. My suggestion is jump straight back in because Sancho is there, and both of you together can easily kill that fleet.
Construction work is complete.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
Confirmed.
I wonder if Max knows that it gets more expensive each time he tries to build a shockwave ship.
Maybe, maybe not. The thing is, shockwave ships, although they do get expensive, once you reach level 10, that's it. That's it. Maxed out in terms of its cost.
He just used it to kill a monarch.
If he was going to use it to kill anything, he should have used it to kill your hero station. I've learned that mistake. Like, one of the lessons I took from the Nemesis test game with Rick was that shockwaving hero stations is cheesy, but an effective way of denying someone access to their heroes. Now the Romulans can too.
Construction work is complete. Our reinforcements.
Watch out, Sancho. You are going towards that Unicomplex. Unless it's intended, of course. If you're going to attack, you need to attack together. That includes you, Nova Star.
Yep.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
The Founders are most wise in all things. They are no match for us.
All decks stand ready. Fire at will.
Oh, God. What happened to my social labs? Oh, did they get killed?
I have no idea. Were they?
Ah, most of my social labs must have been on this planet.
It's like Max has to go.
He did just say he's got to go, correct? Yeah.
Who does? What now?
Max says he's got to go.
He did just quit rather than surrender, right?
Let's have a look. No, he surrendered.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, mate, you should have quit rather than surrendered.
Oh well, doesn't matter.
Look, I really appreciate you joining. Regardless, thank you so much, Max.
Oh, by the way, did you expect that shockwave?
The last shockwave, yes.
Yeah, but the one before that.
No.
Where your fleet's just sitting there in the corner there. Boom!
Ah, that was good, that. I knew it was there. I just, I wasn't really sure what I could do about it.
You knew it was coming, but I was like, I saw the path it was going to warp into, I was like, oh yes.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Straight in the middle of the fleet.
No, you held really nicely.
I was just saying to Schism, like, just keep your fleet there, keep him busy.
Yeah, and what I did is I split part of my fleet off in the hope that you would go for that. Gold Ducat amazingly survived the whole thing.
I've got my first death, right? My first Ravenous also still around.
Nice.
The best part of it all was like, it's like I was like, okay, so if he does send his entire fleet after me, then I'm going to send a shockwave in. If he doesn't, then I'm just going to destroy all those culture stations which are bugging me from moving forward.
Yeah, good calls.
But I haven't played for a way too long time.
No, I know. I think most of the developers haven't really played.
I know.
It's a sad state of affairs.
Sad affair. But I felt we did alright. I mean, considering how long I haven't played. I don't mind losing, especially not to you guys.
It's been good.
We done good, so.
Oh, Sancho, what are you doing?
What is Sancho doing?
Flying over the Unicomplex.
I did suggest it might be a terrible idea.
I also put in the chat that it was a terrible idea.
Max, I still need to get with you about the others thing.
Wait, what?
The other thing,
of course,
eh?
Yeah. I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow. I definitely don't have time tonight because I'm head out. I've given all the betas, the good beta people of STA3 access to AWF just to have a look, see around.
Yep.
Very simple. It's just Rob, Trekker, and...
Anyway, that's I'm still streaming, so it's probably something that you should discuss not on stream, ideally.
Ah, well, it's not a big deal. Well, gents, I'll catch you later.
Have a thoroughly enjoyable evening, my man.
I definitely will do that. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Where is the progenitor? Could you ping me again, please?
Ping the planet, not the ship.
I see it.
Oh.
Why is it there by itself? Oh, it's at my Monarch. How nice. Probably feels a little bit irritated about that. Chasing your Excalibur, it lived with about 500 health. Yeah, good.
Excellent. I have a captured scarab here. I am not entirely sure how I got a hold of that.
Yours now.
It is indeed. I must have taken it from Overseer. And a galore. Brilliant.
Awaiting further orders.
Go after it if you want to, yeah. But then, to be honest with you, it might be nice if it's just kept alive and kept busy.
Can't be rebuilt elsewhere.
That's exactly it.
You still need to kill Viking's fleet first, you two. Before you discuss
You do.
splitting up the spoils. What are these pirates doing? Still apparently going after Viking. I should probably kill them so we don't have to worry about them anymore.
Right. Loving that GB logo, come. Right, let's finish off this Klingon fleet. Oh, it's back.
Look who's back. Back again.
Yeah, he's trying to retreat now. See what you can do to smash him. Or at least take his health down. Yeah. Push the hell out of Viking at this point.
Kill him. Kill him now.
Our metal reserves are low. Work the miners to death if you must. I cannot comply. I cannot comply. I cannot comply.
So few planets.
Our death is glory to the founders.
If you need money, I've got 275k sitting in the bank.
Hey, I'll take it. I'm never going to say no to money.
What is your wish?
Our reinforcements have arrived. Dollar, dollar, dollar. That is a lot of dollar. I appreciate that.
Oh, look, Borg.
They're coming at you, like Cleopatra.
This is fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Borg capital ships provide a nice amount of experience.
Yep, gonna have to get them social labs back up. What have we got? 4 tactical cubes and Locutus.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
Yep.
So I presume you're going to micro Locutus to begin with.
Nuke Locutus, nuke 7 of 9, nuke the spheres and captured ships, and then focus the tactical cubes one by one. But first priority, killing the pirates. If he wants to stay and then die, that's fine by me. If he wants to leave, he also can do that. But the thing is, just building cubes is really inefficient, because they take up so much fleet supply, it's just not worth doing.
Agreed.
Your damage output becomes just paltry in comparison to what it could and should be.
Our death is glory to the founders.
Everyone's talking about dollar! Turn the music up just a smidge. Oh, all of his ships are right on top of the shockwave. Now can you disable them? Nova, cloaking your fleet is not going to stop that shockwave ship killing all your ships as well. Peel your ships off. Being as he's seen it, I don't think you're going to succeed here.
Yep. Your shockwave ship is only going to get yourself killed. Don't use it.
The remainder of the fleet's like, nope.
Well done for single-handedly saving Viking's life.
Oh, look at it! I looked just at exactly the right time there. Oh, it's so good. I'm crying. Do I have to?
Crying out loud.
It's so good. Oh, thank you so much for the 200 cheers. These 200 cheers are for you, Nova. Best shockwave ever. I fully agree with that. Damn skills. That's the downside of using those kind of ships. Sancho says, friendly fire destroyed my fleet. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Tell if that was an epic fail moment or a big win moment.
Total, utter wonder is what it was. It was my best Sins moment this year.
I genuinely have nothing to say. Just...
Rushworth says, wrecked. And he's right.
Facepalm doesn't quite explain my my disbelief enough. Right, Tiger Core battle station destroyed.
Well done.
Working as intended.
That is how it's intended to work, unfortunately.
Indeed it is.
Working as bastard. Let's get ourselves a little bit more antimatter. That sounds like a good...
One day we'll laugh about this together.
But today is not that day!
Today is definitely not that day. Today is the day of disbelief.
Someone remember to make a clip of that, says a secret. Yeah, man. Make a clip of it, guys. Clip that bad boy.
Be a solo video on your channel.
Just that.
Front page, just that.
This is how this match went.
Armada 3 in a nutshell. How to sum up Armada 3 in 10 seconds.
Oh dear.
Self-destruct.
We're lagging so much at this point that our fleets simply just aren't doing anything. So, I'm gonna have another drink. Seems reasonable, doesn't it?
Sounds good. Sounds good. I might go see if there's any wine in the fridge left. What time will do that?
Sounds like a plan. What time are we at? Because I'm running out of Coke. Single-handedly the best moment in Sins ever.
just enough for one glass.
Oh, hello. Tactical cubes coming in behind you.
Oh, so they are. How rude.
Do you know where that progenitor is right now? It's trying to come for you as well, so be aware of that. What's your fleet doing right now, Hypernova? It might be worth you taking a look at this planet, the Class L Marginal Caldera, and seeing if there are any Borg there. If there are, get them in a bomb. Oh, you're repairing? Okay, do that first. I'm going to start pushing forward as and when I can now.
Tactical cubes are going disco, disco, disco.
Our death is glory to the founders.
Let's go, discotheque.
It's beautiful.
That's how I felt when Gulf smashed my fleet to bits. Yeah.
Oh, there's the progenitor.
At least what happened to you was on purpose, eh?
We live, sir.
We gotta get water interfacing. Right, I'm gonna spend a little moment doing what I need to do, and then I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere, because we will be concluding the match over the next probably hour or so, I reckon. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I am back.
Welcome back. Oh, you're killing my Harrier.
Why would they do that?
Victory is life.
Dominion Commander.
Killing a few of my capital ships now. Very rude.
It looks like Schism is attacking Vanadis, which you've already taken.
He's behind me, yeah. Yeah.
I think retreat... Can you retreat, or...
I am going to attempt to retreat in piecemeal. It'd be nice if this Harrier would auto-cloak like it's supposed to. Nope. Okay, fine.
It looks like Hypernova is on the attack. He is trying to take that Class D Shattered. Doing a damn good job of it as well. So that's going to benefit you.
Oh, Reaper Beam incoming.
Will there be another game in about an hour or so? Good lord, no. But if you guys want more regular community matches of this, in fact, of any Sins mod, just let me know. We've got the CGB Discord. Most of us are in it for a reason. If you're not, there's a link in the all the links I've got below. get into the CGB Discord, and we will certainly be more than happy, delighted in fact, to organise more community matches.
I need to start rebuilding some ships because this has been rather costly.
SGI next week, there we go. Got an SGI community match next week, so pretty damn cool. More Sultan Bane tears, we can only hope. Oh, look at the spinning! It's spinning faster than a Sibian.
It is a wondrous sight.
Silly thing. Oh. Hmm?
Well, it's spinning. It's like Trick Surfer Kit, not spinning things.
We are prepared.
Bloody hell. Disco dildo. You're good? Hypernova is doing a fantastic job. It may be that you should join up with Hypernova with whatever's left in that Shattered and see if you guys can take Wahaha's fleet together.
My suggestion is that Hypernova comes in with me. Hypernova, you really need to stop building Mirandas, though. Please stop building Mirandas. Yes. Stop.
Another clip. Guys, it's up to you guys to clip these. If you guys want clips, clip them. I don't know how. I am but a simple tailor. No, that's the other guy.
Akira's and Excelsiors. Those ships should be your main bulk now.
If you're wanting to do raids, it might be a good idea for you also to have... I don't know. I'm thinking that perhaps a goodly amount of Defiance might be the way forward as well.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah, Hyper, when it comes to Mirandas, it's probably best to just do like 20... 24?
At most.
Alright, let's get some social research up. All of my social labs are just gone.
Well, you should have went with the usual campaign.
Let's see what Max had waiting for me, shall we?
All of Mahaha's leveled tactical cubes are now dead.
Bruh!
He has his progenitor, but that's it. In practice, that...
I expect that Mohaha is gonna rage later.
Maybe.
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Gave me a good fighting turn.
Alright, let's see what Max has got.
I can't fault him for that.
Max appears to only have an outpost as opposed to a proper Tigo core. I like that.
Go away, Shizm.
I don't think he's going away.
You jumped in on the wrong side of the gravity well. Thank you for that.
Yep. Get your fleet out of there.
Oh, it's going.
Try and meet up with Gregorius. With Hypernova. No? No? Okay.
Not happening. I can't get around to the gravity well in
Fair
time.
enough. Alright, can't argue that.
My only option is to flee through the wormhole.
Do it. Okay.
My only practical option is to the wormhole.
Looks like Sancho's doing fine. Guys who are in the process of fighting Viking, take all the planets that you possibly can. Everything on those planets built culture stations. Culture bomb him to death. It's horrible, it's cruel, it's unreasonable, and it's a magnificent tactic, so use it.
Oh yes, thank you to Deradex for using your auto-cloak.
No starbases can be placed in shattered moons. They're often placed at tactical points where several things go towards it. It's designed to make it harder for a player. Sorry, guys.
Correct.
Basically, we're bastards.
No, my Deradex.
Did the donkey die?
The donkey did die. Well, at least Mwahaha doesn't have any tactics on. Yep, a lot of stuttering.
Stutter is massive.
Donkadex. Oh well. I can rebuild.
It's true.
And now that I've actually maxed out my fleet supply, I can build even more!
What just happened? Did something terrible happen?
I don't know what to say. Was something terrible supposed to happen?
Probably.
Toasted.
Guess who's about to get his ass beat? Me, says Nova.
I don't think I even.
I don't think you are. I think you're going to be absolutely fine, Nova Star. Where is it you're going to? Let's see what the enemy have got. They're just standard. Take 7 of 9 first.
I find it quite amusing how neither Viking nor Mwahaha have taken the Borg Queen now.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're not building her.
It's very interesting, actually. Both of them are. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure both of them are built Locutus. I'm not sure if Viking has, but I know Mwahaha has. But they both avoided Queen, which
seems dim.
Actually speaks more about priority of the first hero capital ship than the type of hero capital ship.
Perhaps.
Might ask them after the match.
Because the Queen is still
very good.
Very, very, very good to have. Because of that passive fleet hull repair. And the other thing that I don't remember off the top of my head.
Right, let's do what we can in order to make our fleet overall better. Let's grab this.
Ooh. I have just noticed something.
Wagwan?
I will note it down in the It's Broke STA3 chat.
It's okay. You can. Well, we can talk about it now. I think that's entirely reasonable to do.
The queued ships. If you hover over your fleet supply tab.
Yep.
And you see queued ships.
Yep.
They still use the base game symbols.
In the fleet supply tab.
In the fleet supply tab. No, if you hover over your fleet supply on your main UI.
Mine.
It shows you. It depends on if you have anything queued, I suppose.
I've got. Oh, actually, there's a point. Yeah, I don't have anything queued. Let me get some stuff queued. I don't even know if we can solve that.
It might not be, but because you've got everything else that's built with the symbol, then the queued.
Oh yes, it is, isn't it? I see it. I don't know if we can resolve that, but I'll certainly have a look.
Yeah, that's one of the obscure things. I've noticed something obscure. Hooray!
Nova would like help. Is anybody in a position to give it to him? I think primarily that's going to be on you, Sancho, if you can help him. Sancho isn't far off from you. He's currently going to Saranai.
Construction work is complete.
Our death is glory to the Falcons.
Our scientists have developed new technology. Our troops have occupied a new world.
Founders are most wise in all things.
I cannot comply.
Only serve the founders as you wish.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
I cannot comply.
What is your wish?
Anyway, I do have a colony ship. Where is it? It was over here, and I'm pretty sure I sent it to this wormhole. But I can't see.
Construction work is complete. Our fleet
It's gone. Is that it? No, it's a scout.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
Right. That's all queued. Got one more of these to do. A as well. Getting a ping?
That's really frustrating. Where has it gone? Oh, it's there. Oh, that is okay. That's a really roundabout way.
Let's see what we got. Ignore that tactical cube. Target the other cubes first. You've got 7 of 9 behind the cubes. Can you get to her first? I would highly advise targeting 7 of 9 first. Yes. Yeah, I think that's your best bet.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
It's the sword of God.
Yes.
Awaiting your command.
No. Use the scimitar, Nova. You've been using the Romulan shockwave ship to very poor effect. I would advise you go a more conventional route.
When I stop being broke. I've been there, man. Been there.
If you need money, I can give you money. You just need to ask. The Bank of Romulus is offering loans with 0% repayment, 0% interest. So long as this game lasts. There you go. That should be should do you quite nicely, I hope.
Oh, multiplayer lag. You are hilarious.
Actually.
Standing by. Adjusting course.
I see that Schism is preparing a larger fleet. It looks like it is going back to his territory, so I'm not concerned about it for the short term.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, there's an explosion. Cube is down. Would you leave 7 of 9 till last? I really wouldn't have done that.
In their situation, yes. Because if you look at the health of ships, the cubes are very nearly dead. So killing.
Oh,
the
are they
cubes
actually down at? Oh God, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I didn't realise. My apologies. I gave you poor advice, guys.
7
I gave you poor advice. I feel awful.
Conventionally, if they are all full health, then yeah, 7 of 9. But they weren't.
Hypernova says he's got a big fleet, he just needs something to throw it at. Well, why don't Caesar and Hypernova, why don't you two join up and make a nice push? Oh my Michael Bay God.
Oh. Oh, okay.
All decks stand ready.
All decks stand ready.
We are yours to command.
Enter new heading.
Yours to come.
Got another ping. Let's see where that is. That is up at Isidore. And it looks like Viking's fleet is being taken down. More ships going in by Sancho.
Huh.
Loving it, guys. Tables have turned, Viking.
Again.
It is starting to look like Team Gull for the win. Or Team Caesar, really, to be honest. But... Come on.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Your defeat has forced the Senate to question your ability.
We stand prepared.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
We shall win the day.
That's the plan, Grim. We've run out of, yes. How will I possibly survive without my Kanar?
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup. I've got some cider, so I'll be drinking that afterwards. The Praetor will be pleased, and Grethor will be paved with their ashes. I don't understand why Schism's got Griffin classes over here. Oh, they're fake.
It's a fake.
It's a fake.
Oh, fuck.
Finish this, destroy them! You trying to go to bed, mate? It's a ship. But is it though? Do I have any artifacts at all? Oh yeah, I do have. No, no, I've got fuck all. Would you like some reinforcements? Ja. I see that you're taking the pirate base. Sounds delicious.
Yep. I put 50k on Schism just in case we didn't kill the pirate base in time. But we did. So it proved unnecessary.
Wipe them out. All of them. One thing that's quite pleasing me at the moment is because Max has quit, the Tycho core that he had that was fully upgraded is now fighting both the Presidium and the Uni Complex either side of it. Which has made me fucking delighted, to be honest.
We've had a day of wonders today.
We have.
Team killing, star bases attacking each other. Oh.
Hypernova wants to know where to next. Oh, sorry, Grim. Did you say a naughty word? Was Bejor one of the banned words?
Our death is glory to the Falcons.
I'm sorry, Rushworth. That's Moobot. I don't know why it's doing that. I will have to check. Mad Hour has been timed out as well. Why? What's happening? Come back. Would you mind what people say in the chat? It's okay. Madoa says, I'm a bad man. Maybe that's why you were timed out, having thought about it. Is it the Armada 3 download? Yes, this is Armada 3. What's a Bajor? We don't use that kind of language here in Cardassia. No, isn't that true? Just search of Star Trek Armada 3 on Google. Yep, and you will find this. Do you want me to zoom in on the ships a little bit more so you can see what's going on? Why aren't they shooting the stupid cretins? Got 3 of them who just sat there going, nope. You know what I don't want? Fancy doing? Shooting.
We don't need to shoot. They'll die just because we're here. Smile at them prettily, kill themselves for us.
I'll put the link in. Sorry, I'm not sure how many mods that we've got today. Are we looking for the link to Star Trek Armada 3? There you go, guys. What a guy! Makes me feel like Rimmer. What a guy! Smoke me a kipper! Do I know the true way? Oh, good lord, we're still carrying on with that meme, are we? How nice. Presidium is down.
Good. Did I lose my ambassador? No, I didn't. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Did somebody say a spoon on my head? For some reason, probably because I'm a fat bastard, I've always got a spoon next to my PC.
Yeah.
People like me, isn't it?
We've lost a schism.
We've lost Schism?
We've lost a schism.
I crashed.
Oh no!
What I did? See what I did? I clicked on your mod's diplomacy screen.
Clicked on what, sorry?
The diplomacy screen.
If you could file an error report, we'd be delighted.
The diplomacy screen. Doing that right now. Crashed, yeah.
I'm just going to click on the diplomacy screen.
Ah, more cubes!
I'm afraid we haven't crashed. I'm just going to hover over everything. What race were you playing as?
Romulan.
Okay, I'll check that.
What did you look over exactly?
It happened exactly when I clicked on. I didn't even.
When you clicked on who?
Diplomacy screen.
You just clicked on the diplomacy screen.
I just was clicking on the actual screen of video.
50 Shades of Girl.
I'm doing that. It's not crashing. Okay, don't know.
You're doing something wrong then.
I think you just had an unfortunate time.
Where did this happen? Oh, it's a desync from earlier.
Let's turn it down so we can hear Schism, guys. There we go. All right, Schism, talk away.
Hey, look at Paul Quinn.
Oh, I don't have actually much to say really. I just crashed.
Well, I know. Well, I've been tanking up on whiskey for the last 3 hours, so I'm feeling pretty damn good.
That's a unicomplex.
Oh, I haven't been drinking. I haven't eaten yet though. Actually, drink that much. It seems like it's ended the end phase. Probably should actually drag him in here as well.
Yeah, I think we can get everybody in here at this point.
Yep, game is near enough. Done.
I just noticed we've got these guys from Lynx. I have no idea who, but they just joined the pirate base because they were trying to find a place to game.
Good lads.
I'm gonna have to make another channel, aren't I? It's fine.
They can join the pirate base, that's okay.
Can't talk in the pirate base.
Can't you?
Oh!
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 I wonder if Gold's figured it out, Viking.
Oh! Is this?
What do you think I haven't figured out?
Nothing. Something Viking's been doing.
Oh no, I can't do that. Never mind.
Nothing that seems to have had any effect on me.
Just a weird bug.
Has he been taking a drink every time I've been taking a drink?
No, no, he won't do something like that.
Why not? Perhaps you should have a drink, Viking.
I'm a
look,
little bit
scimitar.
concerned that guys.
Viking said next week, SGI.
Well, yeah, next week he's probably going to cane me.
Oh, I doubt it. Just because I do the balance and the code and that doesn't mean I'm good at it.
So, didn't you say something about cubes reaching 100,000 hit points, Mahaha?
Yes, I've only had level 1s though.
Thatcher's old rascal, that sounds like me.
These cubes don't look like they're at 100,000 hit points.
Right, we've sadly run out of whiskey, so we're going to have something different.
Well, I'm sorry to inform
my
you,
unicorn
ship hit points don't increase with level. I don't think. Damage.
What has
I know for a
happened
fact
to my
damage.
unicomplex?
Pretty sure Hull doesn't either.
When you say what has happened,
It does seem like it was Gull who constructed it.
huh?
It appears to be on the piss.
What unicomplex be this?
The only one that I have.
Oh, oh, this one. Oh, yes, it is a bit wonky donkey, isn't it?
I think it was because of I was trying to force a fusion cube and it just.
Oh no, we're out of whiskey. I know. That's how I feel. I'm gonna have to buy more now. Ugh.
Disgraceful.
I still have most of my bottle of.
Also, Nova,
Actually,
I
actually
have to
did
say, thank you for the assistance earlier.
That was just so frustrating to watch.
I found it very entertaining.
I'm sure you did. And no doubt in future I will look back on that and laugh, but it's just like, oh, for crying out loud. Again.
See what Thatcher's old rascal is like.
Yeah, that didn't kill my scimitar last time. What makes you think it will kill it this time?
I would like to point out I have been watching the stream for the entire evening.
You son of a bitch! It's people like you. How dare he! How dare he!
Spying on you is one thing, but when Caesar opens his mouth and says things along the lines of, if you move that shockwave ship in close and then move your fleet away before detonating, then I kind of get the rough idea that someone has a shockwave ship.
Yes, well, I wasn't exactly being sus.
Oh my, there's a battle occurring.
Be stream sniping.
There's something occurring because the lag is crazy.
The lag is real.
There is a Borg v Federation and Romulan battle going.
There really is. I'm aware
What
of
is
it.
with all these shrikes?
I told him not to spam shrikes. Oh my god.
But that's what I am being attacked with.
Little ships, maybe like 19 to 20.
Yes, I did notice that apart from the sword of Kalis and Martok, and a Sukacha class, there was a distinct lack of capital ships in the Klingon fleet.
I cannot speak for my allies. I can only speak for myself.
I mean, the thing was, he's spamming shrikes, but at the same time, his entire cat was filled with capital ships.
Mm-hmm.
So he got it down. Also, go. Screw you for telling them a frigging culture bomb me.
Did it work?
No, my culture is still expanding.
Or culture strong.
Did you build culture stations instead of other stations which may have done better for you?
No. I built like 2 culture stations in my entire empire.
Evidently they didn't listen to me then. My boy has not been listening.
Oh no. On the offensive. Oh, the scimitar just fired at me.
Are you watching the epic? The laggy epic.
Now this does look like a slideshow.
That's because it is.
First rule of Lag Club is you never suggest that it's lag.
It's cool slow-mo.
Mev? Wow. Rushworth! I think you need to defend your honour, Viking.
Why? What?
What honour?
Rushworth appears to have taken exception to the fact that you were watching the stream.
Viking is a cretin.
Viking is a cretin! A dishonourable dog!
Oh, my unit complex appears to be turning.
Oh yeah, I can watch a stream now.
Your scimitar did brilliant work, by the way.
Whose?
Nova's.
Bette Midler's, specifically.
In the fact that it actually did fuck all.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Poor use of a scimitar then.
Like it fired its like extended wings projectile beamy thing, and
yeah, the Phaleron pulse.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Well, what the Phaleron pulse is designed to do is strip armor.
That is so incredibly not canon.
And well, yeah, technically it would kill the entire crew, but unfortunately,
yeah, it's the opposite of what's meant to do.
Unfortunately, we can't really have that.
Yeah,
we can only do what we can do, I'm afraid. Because of the limitations of Sins. Fortunately, Sins 2, which you're about to announce, will...
Oh, we're skipping straight to Sins 3.
Skip. The next installment of Sins is so amazing that it's going to skip Sins 2.
It's made by EA.
No, we're going to do a max. We call it Sins 1.
Like the Xbox one.
Yeah. Or the PS1.
Come out, my trapezoid. This is the best thing that I can field at the moment.
Go.
Yes?
Why
You're gonna
is
start
my
killing
unit complex turning?
Who do you want me to kill?
These shipyards.
Shipyards. Ship...
Prepare to enter
Ping me, baby, one more time.
You don't
Directly
have a
where your
fleet
fleet is.
powerful enough to
Oh, there.
take out my unit complex,
Yes.
I don't think, I'll be honest.
Power in warp engines.
Awaiting further
Oh, what's AI doing? Can't believe these guys are having such a difficult time killing you, Viking.
Can't believe you've done this. Rushworth says, Gull has announced Sins 2, spread the word.
But they haven't even touched your assembly matrix.
Quick.
No, which is currently pumping out trapezoid.
Quickly, Schism. Damage limitation, quickly.
Go, Schism's AI, go!
Is that what you're resorting to now?
I am slowly wiping out their fleet.
Look, I'm killing things. What more do you want?
The things that really concern me are the Sword of Kalis and the Scimitar.
Well, Schism, you're not in it. You're just watching the stream.
Oh crap, did you realise now that my trapezoids are just gonna keep spawning?
Trapezoids are pretty fucking abysmal, though.
I mean, I'm being flanked. Oh yeah, they're basic units. From the very start, they are the colony ship that you get for free, pretty much, so... I never said
Gull
they were
versus
good.
Draconis grudge confirmed. Ah, shit. Mind you, Draconis hasn't played Sins for a while, so I might actually get away with it. You never know. This might be the booze talking, but I think I got this.
You look incredibly drunk right now.
Because I am.
It's a shame that my warp core explosion doesn't do damage.
I'd say I'm medium drunk at present. I do look very purple by virtue of the fact that my green screen is relying on soft yellow lighting. As such, I had to up the saturation in order for it not to hide my entire face.
I give up.
Ultimately, I will get some nice white lighting.
I'm restarting my computer and seeing why the hell there was
I am actually doing quite a decent amount of damage to you.
Viking, you're the last one left. Surrender, damn it.
Don't, Viking, fight on!
Or we're all converging on your capital.
You're gonna do that
Viking.
anyway.
Fight on, Viking.
I intend to.
Sins the movie has been confirmed. Yep.
I'm gonna lose my Unicomplex.
Sins the comic book series.
There's probably already one of those.
Fan fiction somewhere.
Fanfic. 50 Shades of Sins.
Adjusting course.
Twice Sins.
I think the progenitor is 50 Shades of Sins.
Sins of a Solar Empire and the Philosopher's Stone.
And there goes my Unicomplex.
Outlaw.
Starring Matt Damon.
The good, the bad, and the sinful.
Do you know I'd watch that?
What is your wish?
Gull and Bane slash fix.
The founders are most wise in all things.
Would Corey be directing?
Oh god, I hope not.
Corey is always directing.
He will direct this battle personally.
Viking, you just need to hold on long enough.
Long enough for what?
AIs to roll.
The AIs are done.
Bored.
No, the AIs are still alive.
It's over! It is over! Bendak Starkiller is down! The mysterious stranger is the victor.
No, the AI... Yeah, the AI has a progenitor.
I'm going to put this down to the Borg are perfectly balanced.
Do you know, ultimately I agree. I think we were more fearful than the Borg deserved.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
And the AI board.
Yes, but that's an AI, so...
We live to serve.
Well, AI, special research, special text, yeah.
Yeah, but it applies for any faction as AI.
Yeah.
Romulan AI is pretty intimidating.
Also, Caesar, to answer your question why I didn't have the Borg Queen is by the time I had unlocked her research, I was losing already.
You were building cubes.
Oh yeah.
How did you not have the capacity to spare one capital ship slot for one?
Because I wanted cubes. I'm a blockist, leave me alone.
Noob mistake, that's all I'm going to say.
Look, we've already established I am not very good as a PvP player.
Dead giveaway. Game over, man! Game over! Ah. What's that guy called? Michael something, is it?
Or... SGI next week.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna crush you guys next week.
Everyone's gonna go to Tauri.
I was going to say, are you going to play as the Tari and unlock those Asgard beams as quickly as you possibly can?
They are being balanced. They are being balanced.
I love the way that you said that immediately, rather than just being like, yeah.
Air quotes.
No, they are. I'm working very hard on the Asgard beams to make sure that they don't.
I tried it once in one of the early, and I was kind of shocked when I got the beams are just like, oh wow, everything dies now.
No,
yeah, basically, the cruiser, the BC-304, was
so good,
more powerful than a Titan.
Oh,
so good.
It was.
I love that shit. The second I get that shit, the second I get that research, I'm like, woo! I love my life.
So
I was playing against one of our other
who needs
developers.
Titans?
Hudson. No, I mean the actor. He's passed away now, hasn't he? The actor. He was also in Twister. I think he was in Terminator 1 as the punk who gets killed right at the start. Good actor.
Alright, AI. Now it's down to you.
I think that's a big reason why they ended the series, because once they got Asgard beam weapons, it's like, how do we get around that?
You
like
appear
every
to have a lot
battle
of
in Atlantis,
Galactus shit.
then one ship versus 50 others, because the Asgard beam weapons are too powerful.
Oh, there are a couple of Cardassian ships in your fleet.
I'm just saying, next week when we go play, everyone will go Terran. Problem being, he'll probably disable Asgard beams.
Having said that, the what's its dibblies. Viking and I played a little while ago.
Yeah.
You gave me You gave me a bit of early access, didn't you? And the God, what are they? The Azurans. They're quite powerful, and they do very, very well. The only trouble that we had in that one is, I think at the time you'd recently started experimenting with a new upkeep system, and yes,
Oh, there we go.
The Gull has won all by himself. No one else helped.
Gull versus 9.
I was like, pop, pop. No, it was a good match, guys. Shame about a little bit of lag that we had in there, but I suppose that's unavoidable with large maps.
Is that your drone designation 1 of 1?
Romulan Eco, balanced.
Let's see how we fucking
And
hell.
here we go again.
Let's see.
Round 2.
Caesar's Legion, right at the end of the game, had a credit income rate of 264. The next available credit income rate
I do like how that
was 126,
about 3/4 of the way
which is
through the
less
match.
than half of his credit rate. Let's take a look at Tritanium for a moment, shall we? Interestingly, Schism had better Tritanium. However, I would say that Caesar was probably joint second. I was doing alright towards the end there.
Yeah, but the thing
Hypernova
is, he
was
not
doing
only had
excellently
his
on Dilithium.
own areas, but he also then stole Overseers as well.
Fleet-wise,
I'll have you know that wasn't. I'll have you know, Overseer's Capital was only providing me with 30 credits a second.
Only 30.
Only 30. That large
was
class
my
M.
entire
That large class M that's sort of 2 jumps from my home world is giving me 161.7 per second.
Cardassian Gold Alliance. Oh god.
Cardassian Gold Alliance. That would be interesting.
I don't see that one working though.
Bank of Romulus is open for business.
Yes, they are apparently the richest people in the galaxy.
when they get good planets, definitely.
They just have so many damn population and tax increase things.
I didn't realize at first that the Romulan upkeep doesn't actually cost you money until late game.
Yes, the upkeep system, it continues as was, but for the last 3 levels we realised that most players have got so many planets that they could just basically continue bum rushing and not really get any impairments to their fleets. So I actually put a credit drain back in using the traditional system at the end for the last 3 levels. So when you get to level 6, 7 and 8, you're actually going to get a traditional credit drain in the same way that you did in the base game. That means that you've really got to think about what you want to do at level 5. Do you want to stick as you are for a while and try and expand as much as possible before you hit that? Or do you want to push forward and hope for the best? There you go. I think about these things occasionally.
And sober.
And our combat lab has done. And our civilian lab, excellent.
That game went a lot longer than I expected.
Star Trek Armada 3 is like that. Star Trek Armada 3 isn't for the faint of heart, and games take longer.
SGI will not last nearly as long.
Actually, Cryptkeeper, you might want to update fences because there's an update for it.
did you say?
There's an update for fences.
I can't hear.
Well, guys, I think that's going to be the end of the stream. We probably nothing to do with me at all, but we have won. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next stream. Make sure that if you haven't followed the stream already, hit that follow button and see what happens next week when it comes to SGI. This is the go.
Oh, you're going to be joining us, are you?
Out.